evolving, you know what I mean? Like, people are crazy, they don't get like you mean this. Like, oh, you think you're fucking your mom in your head, you thought something's wrong with it, and find your good friends don't got them. You know, make a million of these, it's on a score point. They don't use Funky Pro to appear. They don't want to use something else to appear. Explain why you want to be his friend. Explain you think it's a girl involved, you think you're talking to sleep. Explain what he is. Look, took something from him, it's okay, he'll take it again. He'll go up and you get the pro soon enough, you'll see him. You know what I mean? What this kid is? Some weird shit. How do all people want me to do this? And people important that will give me a place to grow beans or whatever the hell do this thing. And never meet a person and just make this art. Which is fine, only art I've watched. And led to like picture schooner music. And that's it. And I get paid or not, whatever. On display my way, we song, whatever. Tragedy I'm fixing, when I don't know, it's my fault, them haunted, but I forget it. My art for me, I sang and I remember something cool. One day leads somewhere of mine. And this kid represents like on the way to like endless Adderall and wherever you're going. But it appears like this kid appears and you're like, wow, you're sure making some art. Somebody's gonna be upset by your people. So every time you say political, like girls appear and like you're buying pot, go hang out. But like this kid appears and like distracts everyone. They're like going somewhere and like can watch some anime and like do something on the internet and like make a lot of business and go somewhere for you in a place or something. But this kid appears and I'm like, listen, this kid got the great idea. We make one movie, it's a film, and we're gonna see him. Like, no, Chris gonna do Yarrow, that's it, goodbye. There's no money shared at the end. Like, look, out of poverty, you get shot or something bad happen, you become an artist, and you know, like if something would be happening, you'll see, like, you make a movie about it, and you get inspired. Like, I don't make his art, make a channel of this, the shit you do, you want, like, one of the rappers do, whatever. Make electronic art and take a lot of these that make sense. So people watch this, like, whenever, like, oh shit, wait, this means something, never mind his story. And like he's just like a crazy kid, like yeah, but he's making this because of a reason. If not, he's genius. He's allowed to like do this. They allow him to. If not, like he get in trouble. Like I just feel like he's like a kid. Like you know, I held protests, had people and shit. Like yeah, but think about what happened in between the story that you said before, a big deal, like something like that. And a story to tell, you know, about like Adderall, like thoughts that happened that I don't care about. People say a lot of shit I don't give a fuck about. People say they're gonna go after like people at the school, like they get professors, like things like they don't like focus at the A. Like Gene Savage represents like I did the study, I made it, I got an A. Like I made a novel at Christmas. I got to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom alone. Joey was there. She got to do cocaine. It was a good time. I smoked 10 cigarettes. It was good. I finished the novel when I got up to my dorm room. I spent all the time on the novel. I didn't really learn very much about like film, but I learned like if you're gonna make like music video, you're gonna make like art, like your Adderall art, like you make it, you get to smoke in the bathroom, it's a good time for you. And make the art, put it on the internet, it's great. Putting those together for you, great. And it saves like your people do some Adderall, whatever gets people, you don't know the people way up there. And you'll continue your student loan money and your education. He's a kid like, yeah, but look, I can tell you something, saying if we make a movie right now, pitch it somewhere, not like, you get down, put down the camera, the Panasonic will get something, like, we don't do anything. That's crazy. Yeah, but come on. If you lose the camera, getting big money for showing, I saw the dream in your head, I can live there. Can't live in a dream in my head. We have to make art, a lot of teeth art, a lot of things like, yeah, but come on. Just tell me ahead of time what happened, that way I know like I'm safe in your head. It's not in my head, I'm not a real person. Yeah, but come on, things you said before are important. It's something like that, not important. So I don't care about. I care about when I bite my hand. You're going to go sleep and they're real excited, like I can't do anything. Somebody couldn't do anything. Like, come on, change the captain to me. Like somebody crazy like that. Like, come on, I'm your good friend. I allow you in my room. I got power. No, you gave me your room to go in. Yeah, but come on, later on you take it back. I'm not like I come and get you. I'm here. Not like some kid is never real. If somebody brings up the Rocky tears, leave me the fuck alone. It represents. I don't care. This kid, dead or not, means nothing to me. All people are dead. Ever at school. Leave me the fuck alone to do my shit. I don't calm down later on. It's my art. The end. Don't worry about it. You know, I'll tell the whole story. I think it's funny art. You go to jail and do the same thing. It's just something that's like left here. It's like, come on, but like later on, somebody accepts you. Nobody's to accept me. There's nothing to accept. I'm in jail and I don't care. Come on, that's very attractive, wasn't it? I don't care. Okay, you hate them, but then what? Who's there? I understand. We're going to get the phone. Forget it. Yeah, I fucked a vampire. I did the smoke thing I wanted to do. I made some demon, and I did some shit on the wall. And like those things are good. And I'll just probably go to film with you, meet some new girl, some guy, and you know when they go on the new Facebook. Forget about Facebook. Everyone's crazy. No one give me Adderall, and Occupy Wall Street, forget about that. And that's it, I just find out like Occupy Wall Street, I feel like I'm some sort of leader thing when they see my appearance, like, hey, you're on a TV show, like, that's good. Like, oh yeah, no problem getting Adderall cocaine now, I see you going on your life, yeah, I got bad teeth at the end. Like, I see somebody appears anyway, and they're very disappointed with the end or somebody, tell you a story about, like, the past, I don't care. Like, this shit happens, you know, see, people are like, you're kidding me, somebody appeared in town, you gotta prove it, how many prove it? Goodbye, like, moving on. Yeah, but without your cat, you'd be amazed, John Wayne, like, John Wayne didn't appear later on, Rocky. Nobody didn't appear, Rocky. At the end, Rocky. Like, come on, walking down the street, John Wayne. No, I'm good, Rocky. He's fine, Rocky. Come on, he's John Wayne. I'm cool. Come on, you think something bad happened in Ragnarok? You beat him, it's a big deal. I don't care, Rocky. I don't even give a shit. It's like some sort of thing like you're versing him. I don't know what you're talking about, Rocky. I didn't verse him, just something that was said to you for years, like your life will get better. Like, if you say you beat him as you make art, like, why? Why? Because I don't understand why there was pit, like, when I ran Adderall. Like, oh my God, my friend really appeared. Like, what then? He appeared. Maybe he makes Adderall, has an Adderall factory for you to go make whatever you want to make, and it's gone. The end. But yeah, but like we have a lot of ways to relate to him. Why does the system react to this kid's name? Like why you got a way of saying you killed him, you're a big deal. Yeah, look, you're well, moving on. But look, we're gonna do like John Wayne's in trouble, gotta find him somewhere. Who knows? Why would that be a big deal? Like he has a mystic like shooting device. Moving on. Like it's just like people are crazy. Like look, couldn't you imagine Anthony Ruins having a device? No, I couldn't. Nobody can. There's enough for later on. Like yeah, when calm down, when I explain it, it would be out of presidency, it'd be too late. Not gonna give me my card. It's the whole thing that went up Adderall. The HBO wanted to take the school. They have a fight with HBO across the street. I decided the SBA run the show. If not, like they won't know. I just decided captain, like I'll save this Adderall product till later. There are people that like will waste their like thing. Like if I fall down and lose a lot of Adderall, they're out. If something happens, like they're out. They don't have to pay them on forever. I'm wasting my time making this art. It was a valuable time to me. These are people like, yeah, but later on you're involving your friend or something. Like, no, it's why I say that is good art that you must make. And then people do look at this art when you get somewhere, like, oh, I see. He's an only friend doing one. It's not like offensive art, like, yeah, like John Wayne makes you feel good. You say you're homeless and poor, you go to jail on Tuesday. Like, I just want to see who peers at you. It's good art to make. Because when they see my peers, like, okay, well, they'll get you out of this thing. Because if somebody like gets out, oh, I'm really sad with you on Tuesday, like, bye. I get further my thing, whatever it is. So much to program me out of it. A lot of people are gone because they just don't believe in this or going anywhere. The other demons, these people tried, like, they were like, look, you won't sit there all day and just, like, you know, smoke and figure out where to go and, like, compress and, like, make an Adderall project. Like, I will. Like, you won't sit there and, like build a thing. Like, no, different countries, I don't care, moving on. Like, yeah, you need a woman, I don't need a woman's cool. There's really good shit that I got, and, like, one day I could be something because my teeth matter to me. Like, this part of me just doesn't believe electronics. Or what, the Cherry Bomb Kid? Look, Cherry Bomb Kid, it just looks like this thing is pit against you, like, second somebody wrong, like it was Sean Connell. There was this kid, or this kid. They got a big jail record, there's some sort of way of life, and it's like, look, come on, just make it so it's somebody, so, like, we can tell you, like, he's really here. Like, no, there's nothing to say. Like, come on, if you think, like, you fucked your mom black, like, later on you want to feel like, don't care, I don't care. It means too much to people. Like, come on, you know that about me? That for some reason, like, you heard me? Yeah, people say shit all the time. Like, yeah, but you know, like, come on. Like, you know, like, your mom still love you. No, it doesn't. Is with the hat. Was pissed. You the number one in town. That kid downstairs, he's on the computer doing the hacking. I can talk to him, ask him what you do. I think it's fun. And, like, you represent Cat. You make those people downstairs could never hurt Cat, even though they said they pierced him. So Cat's good there, Cat's good, Cats are good, they're good. They'll work at Hollywood Videos somehow mysteriously because you work there forever. One is Lanice. Before you get, like, popped and, like, Kitty dies, and I become Sweet 16, I pick a group of people, and I start smoking pot, I start smoking what's normal, and I smoke a cigarette. Till we gotta go outside, then we gotta leave, and then we gotta go, like, because Tim's too sketchy. So I gotta take weight off that. He don't want to know this, so I go on a journey. So I get to Wilton, then I get to UHI, I apply SPA too late, then I get there. We get the SPA, it's Cade. There's like SPA for me. You'll learn something as I do, but like people are like, oh, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy that you even did anything that bounces my environment. Like, yeah, but bounces to me this kid. Like, just a kid that's like, all right, but in the truth of like your life about it, things you care about, like, you know, like what would you do? I told you, if I can get, if that woman didn't appear and get me this, I would just move down my life. It wouldn't be like later on they appear like, hey, there's a TV show SPA. Like, there's not a TV show SPA. These are like thoughts, like somebody ran, like, okay, ran this stuff in your head. Like somebody thought, like, all right, forget this. It's not a person. We're just gonna like have you like make out or see where you want to go with your life. You know, like make music and stuff. Like, cool. You know, like that's that. But like, you know, there's no U.S. trial. Just nobody cares. The government doesn't agree that like playing with sound waves and stuff is a big deal. It's not. You know, like I don't know where it's gonna go. Like, I don't want to say that word. Like it just implies like, look, if you don't say the mob, turn like Sean Collins out there in Texas watching over us. Like, why is he watching over us? He's releasing art for like season 10. Like, what's he do? People need to believe this. Because these people really were powerful, and we're like, yeah, okay, make it like endless Adderall. The people are running things with sound waves, and they want to meet you from the world. Like, I'm okay. Like, kid, you know, pressure about you. Like, I don't know what's in the world. If you go in the world and I get to Atlanta, has nothing to do with that. They just change things, has nothing to do with anything. They're just something like, if you don't get the next thing, like, you know, you gotta figure out things like, it's your fault. You gotta find a home, it's your fault. Like, you gotta tell people, give them a choice. There's not a thing to think brag, like, I want to brag about cops and people. Like, why? You want to brag? You're cool. Don't worry about it. All good, you have to brag. I don't own them. Come on, if you shit on cops, they fuck cops, you'd be free. Like, why would it be free to say anything? Like, how was that free? Like people just don't get, like, my Adderall. Like, come on, I said everything now. Do you want to talk to your friend? No. Like people just need to believe, like, come on, there's a kid out there running things with sound waves. There's not. Somebody just sent me to go, like, somewhere. That's it. They need to believe, like, there's a girl at the end. It's like, no, I will make this art. Like, if I can get to, like, the woman, like, I check Facebook randomly, not forget it. You know what I mean? Like, Laura Perm, like, Vampire, like, I'm with you. This shit's ridiculous. Like, that FLC room, like, what is this shit? I feel like I could come. Like, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, once if I'm a vampire, like, hell yeah, it's going on. Like Laura Perm's mom, like, yeah, that's what's happening. Nama's mom, yeah. There's a big mystery somewhere. Nama is their mom, great, crazy. And Laura Perm's mom, trill. Like, that's the shit that just, like, will stall. Like, getting stuck up there. Like, did you know the real girl came by? I don't care. So against your team, they'll lead you somewhere. Because other people like, this ain't art. This is art. This is my art. That I did on Adderall. Like, yeah, but like, no. Like, I just thought it was a good idea. We'll get people like IMDb doesn't. Not unless I do something and not like those people like all politically. We jumped in this thing. People in some world have like a 23 thing. Some world think that the real world is not. They're messed in the rooftop. I'm telling you. The camera, the person was so excited. No, I gave you Adderall for you to do this. You figure out the puzzle. Had nothing to do with the girl. Save the world of the cats and like the SBA with that girl and go. She doesn't know what she's killing people or something, doing some sort of things like these kids into magic. But like I'm sweeping in town. I'm murdering people. Oh no, in the middle of like second stage TV. Oh no. Like the end of that where she killed someone. I don't know. It's only people. It makes me happy seeing one next thing. It's not like, wow, what do we do about that? You know, like be like, like let's see if I say kill me, will not pass out. Like, no, like not just took away the thing that like a woman could be say something like I would pass out with about that. We'll find out like must have been Sean Connery that guy. Like, no, it doesn't. You'll never talk to people again. Move on from the stupid story. Just somebody that like if people watching you, never mind like they should like to get Adderall or something. The thing keeps saying like Bush's money. We said something like you're sounding funny like Westport Church. Bush's money. I know this thing was X165. Follow all the way. Okay, follow all the way. They like follow the Bronx. Why? They don't have a church. I have Jesus. Follow the number. They found vampires and shit in the apartment. And the apartment's like another world. I keep seeing like shit. It's magic shit will go somewhere or not. And now they'll forget about being erased. Just go on your life. You're following your thing. Nobody cares when people. If there's something that's like, yeah, but you were erased. Come on. I want to see your dad. Well, I want to see my dad. Forget it. Move on. Don't worry about it. Your dad's in your body. Like, yeah, so. And if you just question, ask like who would ever respond differently. Like, come on. Later on, you make a movie. It's different. No, I'll make you watch this first. And just like my novel, they don't care. Like, I'm ready for the film school. Ready for the film school? There's no film school. Yeah, so what? You know what I mean? Like this kid up here, so moving on. Well, that's that. Moving on. Like, yeah, but there's one school and I'm in your body. Are you really? Are you weirdly like threatening me? Like, I just don't look at what cherry bomb is. He's right about this. I'm just making sure when they get like a satellite or something, you guys press a button like somebody comes to kill them, like when a gun goes, you're in trouble. Like when a thing like you're in trouble. Like, oh come on, somebody come and kill you. Like so he just flows on with what he does. If not, like I just won't look up the things. Like I don't know what the hell that was with that kid. But somebody's been informed. Like that's like a thing like yeah, but like what if like something like the devil, like come on, what if this kid like not really like things don't happen to the people? Like what? You know what I mean? Because someone wondering like, what do you mean? What makes this up? Like who would an advantage? It could be out there, you know? Like no, okay. Consistency, if fight him, you'd be a man. No, not a man. Come on, then like you almost died, like he was tough, not tough, waste time. Now something annoying. Yeah, but like you hit someone in the face, very annoying. Maybe one day. Maybe I get there, I can like have fights, like do boxing. Not like a thing, like come on, like you're gonna get people. Just I could take everything out. This one I take everything out. That ever could be like if there's a valve somewhere, like you know, there's ever a place where like somebody like this, they'd be like, yeah, but come on, Anthony Rose is too powerful. He's here to get you in an electric suit. There's a 23 going. There's somebody from 24. You have to go to Catherine Christie. She's here to get you. Oh that? Oh, there's a bunch of ghosts there in the church that didn't like us. They're like, come on, man. This is not about like Bob the Soundman. You just want your room and like in the church. Like you own the church. They say something wrong, you're not allowed to or not. Like you're in trouble. You know, like it's not about that. Like you know, like. You can't just say like Christy Cummings, not your name, you get in trouble. I'll get you. I'll take away your phone or something. I'll get you. Like no, I killed him. You know, I killed ghosts. It's our church, but like you know, like we parked it in Ireland because it was occupied Wall Street or whatever. I just didn't know the whole thing was. I think like somebody tried to get in the room. It's like, hey, look, I own the room. Like, hey, don't work for you. There's the only room that I sit there and I like snort Adderall, lost my teeth, and like the DP is kind of like they reconstruct me as kind of like the fashion kid. Like I can't be like the Zap thing. Like I just don't believe in my friends like that once I lose the teeth. Like that makes everything in the movie arena, reconstruct the fashion stuff. Like I'm telling the truth, like the Zap thing, whatever you get, like it might be dimension and stuff, but like I just don't think my friends are seeing. I just think like the teeth are like, yeah, but like, you know, hey, you know, like solid, like, you know, I think they're crazy. Like it's all cool, you know what I mean? Like, they're already have teeth, like it's not. You're supposed to be like number one in school, never mind. I thought it was a TV show, it's not really. Like that's just something like they're exposed about. People like, come on. They thought they were from this, but it's different otherwise. No, the same thing moving on. Who'd be amazed by that? It's just something to really expose this time. They won't kill me if she dies. Like later on, like yeah, what? They thought they were from this with a friend. When we were from. How so? It's different. They need them. What do they do? They have superpower. What's the power? Google, no one runs it. What's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, not a big deal, you know. Nothing in the way they don't Google. It's something you have to do 24/7. It's a deal. I keep making this up, running around, hour by hour, adding things together, like as though like someone can take it away. And it keeps adding my world together and adds together a secret world of people who are like CEOs at Google or something, that their world was going to get attacked by like the previous 23 days they won a battle or whatever it does, and I get to make this art all the time. Eventually it leads somewhere. You know, or if anything goes wrong, you miss a phone, forget it. There is no phone arena, nobody invests in it, and I just go on my life. Like, one never takes it away, just go somewhere. And you guys just women see it like, oh, that was a good time there. Why now? And that's it. I go to film a series, meet one person, like, oh look, I see my body turn, no one, that was it. I passed out, went to Went away, complained to the doctor. I told the doctor we was going around, it was over. It wasn't like the Mrs. Metropolitan. I was like, my God, in 1983. That's just like this kid that represents like some sort of showstopper, like ever. I saw the random military moves for fun you killed. I mean, like, what a big deal. Not a big deal. But like, just like the thunder crazy thing with her mom. When she died, you know, like, it inspired to make what, a movie? I mean, I gotta move on. Don't tell me to get my money. Like, yeah, well, come on. Now it's about money. You know, if you had different money, you'd be proud of where the money from. Like, what? It's all about. There's more money for the donor. I just made that up. It won't make a difference to me. You know what I mean? Where do you want to go in this thing? Because art has to be made.